On the August 31st edition of Monday Night Raw, WWE is also saying we're going to find out what's going to be going down with John Cena in the foreseeable future. John Cena went up against Seth Rollins, champion versus champion. He lost his United States Championship due to the fact that Jon Stewart came running down with a steel chair and interfered in the match, saying that he didn't want John Cena to tie Ric Flair's record of 16 World Heavyweight Championships, playing off the fact that John Cena had the 15-time World Heavyweight Champion T-shirt that he's selling now in the Miami Hurricanes. Ric Flair came down to the ring, talked to Jon Stewart, basically told him that if anybody's gonna tie my record, I want it to be John Cena, a guy that has as much respect for the business and a guy that has meant as much. Someday, somebody's going to tie this record, and this record honestly means more to you than it does to me. And Cena then went out and he gave all his frustrations out on Jon Stewart, laying him out with the AA right there inside of the ring. And from there, where does John Cena fit in? We've got Sting going up against Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. For some reason, as mad as Cena is over not becoming 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, he seems like he's more mad that he lost his United States Championship. So what I'm thinking is maybe during Seth Rollins, I think the Sting's going to come out on his own, and he's going to have his first word to kick off the show, and then later on, we're going to have the Authority, we're going to have Seth Rollins come out to the ring, do their interview to contradict what Sting said in the beginning part, and sort of set the pace about what this match is going to be about. And they're just going to sort of complain about how it's not fair, even though Triple H is the guy that made the match. But I think what's going to happen is that Triple H is going to overstep his bounds, and he's going to maybe try and hype up WWE Night of Champions 2015, saying, this is going to be a great championship match. It's going to be Seth Rollins showing that he's the greatest WWE champion of all time. On the show, we're also going to have, he's probably going to say the Dudley Boys versus the New Day. Maybe he'll find some way to put over the Intercontinental Championship, and then just say this is a pay-per-view where every championship is going to be defended. And all of a sudden you have the Cena music, and Cena comes out and he says, every title, huh? Well, you got your double champion out there in Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is already going to be defending the World Heavyweight Championship, but I would like to step up and say that I want to fight for the United States Championship. And that's where Triple H is going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Seth already has one match, and he's going to have to, go back and forth, and Cena's going to have to, make him live up to his word, basically saying that he said every championship was going to be on the line, and he doesn't want to, say something to his fans that isn't true, and he needs to live up to, the word that he has. And all of a sudden now Seth Rollins is going to be doing double duty against John Cena at Night of Champions. I think that's what I'm seeing is going to be happening, and we're going to have to see if that's what goes down. But I think that honestly, that is the direction that Cena's going to be going, and I think that's the direction that they're going to start putting him in tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw.